Mount Fuji, a place most of us want to see when we travel to Tokyo. Unfortunately, they closed climbing it in the winter due to safety concerns, otherwise I would have done so when I went. So instead, I did the next best thing, visit a few of the most popular Mount Fuji viewing spots, but it didn't exactly go the way I thought it would.
Tokyo, you need at least 12 days, like at least, because don't even get me started about the things you can do in the city, but the things you can do outside of it, the day trips. That view is insane. We're gonna go to the Chureito Pagoda today. Go to Lake Kawaguchiko. It's cloudy today, but hopefully it's not cloudy enough that we can't see Mount Fuji. But I was forced to do it today or the next few days when it is cloudy, because yesterday I didn't know for the buses you had to book, right? And they got sold out. I know you could have taken the train, but at that point it was already too late. I would have gotten there like an hour and a half later than I would have liked, so it'd be less exploring time. So I just decided to do it today. But yeah, gonna go there. Gonna show less of the journey because I kind of showed it yesterday, and I'm tired of making content, to be honest. I'm tired of showing my journey, dude. Oh, it's been a hell of a ride. More than 2 weeks. Fuck me.
Welcome to yet another insane adventure, guys. So now can I say why the bus was the best option for me? Basically, it was a bit cheaper because I didn't have a rail pass, it was direct, so I didn't have to deal with the struggles of transferring stations and crowds, and I believe it was a bit quicker too. All that made choosing the expressway buses an easy choice. They are harder to access though, like you saw in the previous video. I purchased my ticket for this day the previous day when I went, and that's what I recommend, to pre-purchase at the ticket office or online ahead of time to avoid tickets being sold out. So all I had to do was check on the displays to see what time to go to the platform where my bus was. There was a ticket I got that told me the bus number. Unfortunately, I didn't take a photo of it though.
This one correct?
Yes.
Yes, good.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Your seat number 1A.
1A. Oh, thank you so much. Do I keep that or give it to you?
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Guess I keep it. So what's funny is that I expected there to be heaps of people due to it being sold out the day before, but when I was on it, it was completely empty almost.
1A. Dude. Oh yeah, I was the first one. So you get 1A. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, you get automatically assigned a seat if you purchase at the ticket office. So yeah, I recommend you to book online beforehand. I didn't because I thought the buses were just a normal bus. Soon after, a few more people came on, but that was pretty much it. Crazy, but like I was saying, I guess the day and time matters. The day before was clear, this day was a bit cloudy and was going to rain. And soon after, we were off.
So I'm truly in the middle of nowhere. I thought I wasn't able to get it through. Oh, landed at some Chureito Yoshida station. Wow. There was no one, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in voiceover, but I'll mention it again. There's no one on the bus, 4 other people. Not including bus driver and me. But the view of Mount Fuji is insane. Thank God it's not that cloudy. I don't know how busy it's gonna be, but the fact that there's signs, excuse me, it's too loud, but the fact that there's signs makes it so much easier. I was scared I was in the middle of nowhere and have it be like I was in Sendai and like having to fucking go through scuffed routes. Imagine living here though. Some people will live here and have the view of the Mount Fuji just from their balcony. Just like yesterday at the Tokyo Tower too. Imagine that. This is scuffed construction. But first, before I make the climb up to the Chureito Pagoda, I'm gonna eat something first and go to the toilet. Because it's 12:30, I haven't had anything to eat. I woke up at 10.
Soon after, we made it to the starting point of the ascent to the pagoda, which takes roughly 20 to 25 minutes or so. But first, I needed some energy. I saw only one restaurant nearby, but it was packed with people, as you would assume since it's conveniently right next to the tourist spot. So I walked the other way.
Alright, so I'm walking. There's even a taxi here. Everyone's coming from that way. Whoa. No, hardly anyone took the express bus like I did. But I'm walking to a place to eat that's not as packed. This area looks really nice. Found this one place. Very secluded area. Kind of want to take a picture of this place. Very nice area. Walking through here. It's a very traditional Japanese. Hand sanitizer.
Now, I found this place on Google Maps, and it legit felt like I was entering someone's home. In fact, I think that's what this is, or what this was. It's someone's home who had turned it into like a nice and cozy restaurant. I remember their opening times were very short also, but luckily I found this place as it was one of the only ones in the area. The next part was a very nice traditional Japanese experience. There were mats you could take to sit on the ground. There was a piece of paper where you wrote your order name from the menu they give you. Then I went to the toilet, and soon after I came back, the meal was served, which was some kind of udon noodles. It was alright. Not the best, not the worst. Those who have watched my previous videos until now will know why. But what was important was that I was warm, refueled, energized, and ready to climb. If you guys are interested in this place, it's called Arakuraye Udon, and if you search the surrounding area, you'll find that pretty much almost all the restaurants in the area are udon noodle based. So if you're not a fan of that, you're out of luck.
Hi. Arigatou gozaimasu. That was nice, very good. Interesting traditional Japanese experience. Look at this stuff on the ground. There's always stuff like that on the ground, eh?
I wish I recorded more of those because you see those a lot through the path I took. It was a clean and aesthetic town. I loved exploring it, but first we headed to the pagoda, our main event, which was a bit of a walk uphill. Like I said, around 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your speed. It was kind of strenuous, but the views as you climbed were spectacular. And this was your reward for climbing so far. Thank God it wasn't too cloudy that I couldn't see the mountain, but it looked spectacular in real life. This pagoda and the view right here is one of the main images you see in so many Japan travel sites. So I just needed to know what it was and go to it, and it did not disappoint. It's not just there though, there are many different views of the city and mountain if you explore around the pagoda.
As I'm walking down here, I don't even know that I can't go this way. But wow, this place much better than I thought it would be. Even the bus ride here was scenic, as you'd expect. Oh man, something else. If you come to Tokyo, you have to come here.
Ultimately, it took me maybe around 3 to 4 hours from leaving Tokyo and then having food and exploring the pagoda here. But keep in mind, with the transport back to Tokyo, it will take another 2 hours or so. So because of that, I feel like it's suitable to schedule a full day here and then explore somewhere else close by, which is exactly what I did. On my way down, I took the second route, which, as you saw before, was a hill for the cars, just to save my knees a bit. The stairs are more scenic though. Down at the pit stop I was at before, I explored a bit more of the place before I headed off. So as you saw earlier, and now I guess, it gets super busy here because it's a popular tourist spot, so it might be hard to get photos at the main spot, especially if you're a solo traveler.
Walked through a really nice spot, but I didn't use my action cam to record it. Even though I should have, I just shot vertical. That's the thing with recording through multiple formats. Sometimes you forget to record on one format because you have to worry about social media, YouTube, all that stuff. Alright, so change of plans. I saw this really cool shrine up ahead, and you might be thinking, another shrine? This one has horses in it. The original plan was to go to Kawaguchiko, which I still am, and ride a bike around the Mount Fuji viewing spots. But I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. Riding a bike across, it's just too much effort and work, dude. And I don't have a lot of time. I have like 2 hours until sundown. Alright, we just passed the school. Even though this feels like the middle of nowhere, it kind of is. I feel a lot safer here because compared to the spot I was at in Sendai, here is like a tourist spot, so you see tourists as well. I can't be bothered getting my big camera out, so.
I saw some people who came with me from the pagoda went down this way, and I thought they were going to the train station, so I just followed them, but ended up exploring a bit more of this town. By the way, like I said, I had a big plan for Lake Kawaguchiko, but I'll get to that in a little bit.
To be honest, I still don't know what this is, but what I've learned is you purify your hands. And some people drink it, which I'm tempted to. I've been to so many shrines, they all feel the same. But this one is something. It's especially evident and different when you go to a small town shrine. This place smells pretty bad. Right, so there's a place that looks cool. I keep seeing things that look cool on the map. This place, apparently, you can get some good views of Mount Fuji as well. But I'm heading to Kawaguchiko. I need to head, it's 3:15, dude. So I'm just gonna leave.
So I headed to the nearby station of Shimoyoshida since time was of the essence. I highly recommend you guys, if you ever come to Japan, to go out of the city. Escaping the hustle and bustle and seeing the way people lived out there was incredibly humbling. Now at the station, I had no idea how to get a ticket, so I asked for some help.
I want to
Extra
Kawaguchiko?
Yeah. Okay. How many people?
I just want people.
Just one. Kawaguchiko 200 yen.
Okay, sure.
I paid some money for a specialized ticket and then headed my way.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
One thing I didn't expect is that even out in the middle of nowhere almost, if it's a tourist spot, there's always people who speak English and can help. And if not, just use your translator. It's actually been a breeze traveling throughout Japan, compared to maybe 20 to 30 years ago. I remember my dad, who lived in Japan for like 4 years before the 2000s, asked me how I was going to survive if I didn't know any Japanese. Ah, boomers.
Well, everyone's waiting in that small room, choking in each other's fucking breath. Well, I never understand why you would want to do that when you can be outside, the fresh air, you know.
Soon after, the train arrived. You can book and reserve its seat, I'm pretty sure, but since I didn't, I was seated in the third non-reserved car. The ride there was pretty cool. I didn't really record much, unfortunately, of it, so I don't remember how scenic it was, but not long after we arrived at our stop.
Oh man. I need a drink. I ran out of my water, bro.
And so begins Lake Kawaguchiko gone wrong. As you see, there were many people with suitcases, which goes to show how this place might be best if you stay a night or two if you can, just because of the sheer amount of things you can do. Now what you see next is a problem with cramming too much into your Tokyo trip. There were a lot of things I wanted to do in the city and out of it, so I ended up just cramming all of the Mount Fuji viewing into one day. Initially, I wanted to bike around Lake Kawaguchiko, which I heard takes around 2 to 3 hours. I had arrived at, I think, around 4 and thought I could, but unfortunately the place I went to rent out a bike closes at 5.
Can I rent a normal bike for 3 hours?
Oh, this is close. 5.
Oh, it closed at 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When it closed, does it mean like the latest after return is 5 p.m.?
Or tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow only. Oh, okay, okay. No worries then, thank you. E-scooters. Imagine riding an e-scooter. Reception's this way. Fuck it, I'm gonna give it a try.
I found this other place, and only this other place, but unfortunately, it looked like things weren't going to go to plan.
Hi. I want to rent a scooter.
Okay.
Do you guys close at 6 p.m.?
Yes.
Or does that mean I have to return by 6, or can I do after?
By 6, or you can come back tomorrow. Will you stay tonight?
Or Tokyo.
Tokyo?
Yeah.
At what time?
Time?
Bus or train?
Train, maybe 7 p.m.
7
Yeah.
p.m. Oh, so you will be back. Can you come back 6?
6. Yeah, I can try.
But it's cloudy.
Oh, cloudy.
Yeah, and it's almost not yet, but weather station says it's raining soon.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Okay, maybe I come back tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
Maybe. Yeah.
Tomorrow? You stay tonight?
Oh no, not staying tonight. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cloudy, too late. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You won't see Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earlier in the day was good. I think I was in the Chureito Pagoda.
Pagoda?
Pagoda, yeah.
Yes, Chureito Pagoda. You
Yeah.
already gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good in the morning, but now it's not too good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So when will you come back? Yeah.
I will think about it. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow's raining.
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
You come back to Tokyo and then you said tomorrow try it again?
Maybe.
Why don't you stay here? You already booked?
I already booked hotel. So all the hotel here sold out or too expensive. So
Tokyo is cheaper than here. Tokyo's hotel cheaper than here.
some. It depends which hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So many hotels.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon. It will be
Maybe.
clear.
Maybe.
Or if you call us, we can tell you. You can see Mount Fuji now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Please check weather station.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
I'm waiting for you tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Hi,
Okay,
arigatou
thank you.
gozaimashita.
That's right.
Hi, see you.
See you.
See why I wanted to come here yesterday? Unfortunately, it looked like it started raining and the clouds started multiplying. So this is a lesson for you guys. Always plan ahead and not cram too much in one day. Even though this day didn't turn out to plan, at least you can learn from my mistakes.
And when you're traveling, you have to expect for things not to go your way sometimes.
So I ended up still walking to the lake because I didn't come all this far not to see it.
Yeah, I think honestly, I should do 1 hour. Like, I don't know. But I think I should come back here. Oh my god, what the fuck is it? Like, plan another day to come back when it's not cloudy. You know what? Even though it's mostly cloudy, it's still nice to walk around, eh? Ow, my leg.
As you could see, it was just all cloud and Mount Fuji was covered. I'm not going to tell you too much about it, you can search it up yourself. But Lake Kawaguchiko, I heard, was a great place to view Mount Fuji from multiple angles if you bike around.
Oh, fuck. This is not safe. Look at that shit.
There was even a hotel I saw that I wanted to stay at that had a direct view to the mountain. But I think it was either too expensive or got sold out at the dates that I wanted to go. But see that bridge there? In my short film that I had already created and you can check on my channel now, I intended on having a shot pointed at me cycling on it, with potentially Mount Fuji in the background. But unfortunately, it was not meant to be this day. I hope you guys can learn from my experience. Traveling is not as easy as it seems. Expect for things to not go to plan. There's always next time, I guess. But on this trip, this place got away from me.
A bit bummed out. I'm very bummed out that I didn't get here sooner. But I think it is a once in a lifetime opportunity to come here and bike around the spot. Because if you look over there, right? That's where Mount Fuji is. But you can't see it because it's raining. It's getting really cold, right? I definitely have time to come back. I have to sacrifice something though. But I think it's definitely worth it to come back here. Right? If you ever do, right? Come back here. I mean come here. Plan a day. It's really hard. Tokyo, you need at least 12 days. Like at least. Because don't even get me started about the things you can do in the city. But the things you can do outside of it, the day trips. Like taking a day trip to Chureito, Pagoda, and this place. You can't do it. You can take half a day for Chureito, Pagoda, go back to Tokyo, and explore like Shinjuku, Shibuya nightlife. But Kawaguchiko, this place, you need a whole day at least. The amount of stuff you can do here.
And I didn't realize that until I got there.
I might film some more, might not, might show you some clips here, and then go back to eat something, I don't know where. But yeah, I'll see you in the next vlog. Peace. I missed the shirt, Jimmy Island.
So on my way back, I had to buy another ticket around 20 bucks for the bus. And And now this bus was packed as hell. A complete contrast to this morning. The seat numbers were all signed though, so there was no pushing and shoving, but I remember waiting there for a while and had a very tired ride home. Back at Shinjuku Station, I purchased a ticket for next episode's content. Then headed home, where I finally did some well-needed laundry at the laundromat I found next to the hotel the day before.
I've got a lot of clothes. Thankfully there's no one here to distract me. Gonna get this washed, eat, and then get it done. I was kind of getting worried because the lock for the laundry thing didn't work. Everyone's using, like everyone came after me. I was scared it was gonna get stolen, but no one steals it there. Bro, I want to show you something. Look at the damage, bro. I don't know why my fingers are like this fucked. Hey, look at that. It's like it was bleeding.
Oh yeah, I remember in Seoul, my lips cracked, and in Japan, my hands were so dry they started bleeding. But off we went for dinner, and where did we go this day? Bam! Motherfucking Shake Shack. An American fast food chain I had never had before, but I was excited to try it in Japan of all places. Now unfortunately it seems I didn't record more of inside the establishment, but the service was amazing. I also remember there was a couple and the woman there told her man when the first time she discovered sex was. Oh my god. True story.
Look at that burger. Looks so good, and those chips and the strawberry is hitting with the view of the Tokyo Tower that is kind of glowing. I've never seen that this week. Every day it seems to do a different thing. Look at that. Look at that. Look how dirty I'm recording on my small camera just because I feel cooked right now. It is 9 PM, 3 hours overdue. I should have ate 3 hours ago. Oh. Wow, that was good. I didn't know Shake Shack existed in fucking Japan. Never had it before. I got a double Shake Shack burger with bacon, chips, and a strawberry milkshake. So far, fries and milkshake are really good. But total is 30 bucks. Basically the same as back home. Japan is only cheap if you go to those small towns and eat Japanese food. That is so much better than Wendy's. So much better than Wendy's.
And that was today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it to this point, drop a like and a sub, and stay tuned for the next few videos, because I feel like you seriously will miss out if you don't. There are some bang episodes on the way.